for a berth in the AFC Championship game. Off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs.
No.
And this carries into the end zone. They'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
My fullback fucked you up. My fullback fucked you up. You said what? I'm trying to find it. Me versus Jay? Yeah. Jay won? Yeah. No. Oh, Michael. AW Gaming 14. No, Michael in the fucking. Michael in the playoffs.
From inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
Yeah, I'm about to get off my mic for these fans.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll power his way up near the 25.
On the carry.
The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down.
A 6-yard pickup.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
4-yard line.
Six yards on that last play. Here's second and 4. And he may have given those 6 yards right back as they're going to get to him well behind the line. It goes as a loss of 6. And now third down.
Back at the 18-yard line.
Just off big as shit. Yeah, Denzel, that's not tackling right there. What the fuck?
A shotgun snap for Watson. And he's got his target. That's
Hold up, bro. Hold up. You got these tall ass receivers.
Been able to get it up past the 45. That gain on third down, good for 28.
First down.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Heck of a play there by Olivier Vernon to get upfield and bring him down behind the line. Now on second and 13, Watson. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Out of the gun, Watson. He's going to look deep for more. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Houston. DJ Moore, 57 yards. And the Texans have taken the early lead. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will make it into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
So let me see some more often. Let me see some. Okay, back to it. Yeah, I feel like those things. So talk to go.
Watch the screen.
Keenum now on first down. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Bernardrick McKinney. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
Hello?
The Texans here on 3rd down, putting an extra defender in the
See,
secondary.
bro, you see what, bro? Higgins should not be in the game, bro.
Dude.
Mayfield to throw it. And it's complete. Hooper. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
7. Browns nothing.
Oh, you can change that, though.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Don't take long.
Here's Mayfield. Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. Bernardrick McKinney able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Huh? Nothing?
To throw, Mayfield. This pass complete to Higgins. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
30. The clock was just off the move.
3rd and short yardage. Mayfield. This one complete into the hands of Higgins. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
That's a play that'll likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 37-yard line. Here's a throw dropped off to his fullback. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. On 1st and 10, flush to his right. He'll run it, and he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion, or even worse, an interception.
2nd and 7.
To throw again on 2nd down, Keenum. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Blanketed coverage by Houston. Makes it 4th down. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down. So on 4th down, Kevin Stefanski trots out the field goal unit. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. And this one is right through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, Parker, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
On the return, the Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead.
It's caught inside the 25. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
What's going on, man? What's going on, man?
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5.
On the keeper.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. After the run, Watson going to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Intended for DJ Moore. It's 3rd down and goal from the 5-yard line.
A big one coming in this divisional round playoff. 3rd and goal. Now this time he'll look to throw. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. DJ Moore in the final seconds of the first half. And the Texans push further out in front
for the extra point.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Time here for likely 1 play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it over?
And that's caught inside the 35. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. to get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And this one is right down Broadway. And that will do it for this first half. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, win or go home, that's the name of the game. And we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football.
And I think the ball's out. And this will get out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. So fortunately, they're able to hold on to the possession. 0 turnovers in this game so far. The trend continues, but barely. Offense lucky that one went out of bounds.
Yeah, they're very fortunate because when a game's going along like this one and neither side has turned the ball over, sometimes that first one can really flip things to their advantage in this type of a game.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
I think the good offensive coordinators in the league now are looking at the fullback position and finding the right guys to hide in that spot and increase their passing game, as we just saw there. How about the run after catch? Racked him.
Well, yeah, whether it's a true fullback, a tight end you put in the fullback spot, you know they're going to be tough to bring down if you can get them the football in the passing game. Now here's a throw, right side, taken in by his tight end. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Austin Hooper, 61 yards. And the Browns move back within a couple of the lead.
The kicker on.
Extra point attempt to follow here. This is up and good. It brings them within a point now. It's 14-13.
Makes the score Texans 14, Browns 13.
So we're back to a one-point game now as the kickoff comes. Now the return. Here comes Randall Cobb. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
Randall Cobb on the return. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. He's at the 50, the 30, 20. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, 78 yards. And the Texans will extend their lead. He has been an integral part of the offense all season, and now in the playoffs he's carrying it over. Had the touchdown last week in the wild card game. Now his second TD of the playoffs.
Showing some consistency, and that's something that we have to keep in mind about the playoffs, because we often think you have to be spectacular in order to win. I think consistent is what you're looking for. That can get you to the finish line.
Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And the lead is up to 8. out as the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Browns drive about to get started. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Well, so much of playing quarterback in the snow comes down to trying not to do too much. You've got to just keep telling yourself, throws downfield we've run every day in practice all year. But guess what? They suddenly become more difficult. And this one gets away from him and winds up an interception.
First down, this is McCaffrey. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, kind of just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
Second and 9. Watson. It's incomplete. Took a shot. Couldn't connect. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. But now it'll be third down. So they've been unable to capitalize on a great field position as of yet. Here's third and 9. Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And that will bump the lead up to 11. 24. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you've got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10 at the 40. This is the fullback, Janovich. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
And that's a nice gain by him on first down, picking up some key yardage.
Pick up a 6. Brings up second
and 4. A run for Nick Chubb. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Nick Chubb.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. 38-yard line, second and 11. Chubb. And brought down, but not before they're in. 15 yards on the play, first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a second and 7. Second and 7. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, take 53, 55.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat. I'm here all day. Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike.
On second and 7, Keenum, and he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Bernardrick McKinney getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. The Browns on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. Shotgun snap for Keenum. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a 1st down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
And his kick is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Pulls it in at the 13.
The Texans take over 1st and 10.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now their friend as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 26-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now it's Watson. He'll buy some time right. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Grant Delpit in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man.
7.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, here's Watson. He gets it left side of Johnson. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. He was 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 3-yard
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
39-yard line.
I'm going to hit you all day, baby.
So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. From the 39, Watson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Now Watson. He's going to look deep for more. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Now Keenum. Dancing to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. They find some open field here. They set themselves behind the chains, tried to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Watson. Oh, no, he lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long. Watson now to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Brian Anger now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And this is away, and I don't think Landry will get a chance to return here. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Keenum. Escaping the pressure right. finding the tight end Hooper. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 16 yards, a first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Keenum. Flushed out right. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. To throw is Keenum. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Now 4th down.
Game on the line, season on the line. They're going for it here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Keenum. He finds Beckham complete. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. And looking at it from the perspective of the losing